This is Take 20 with Maddie and Kenzie Ziegler, an iHeartRadio podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to Take 20. Today is a very, very, very exciting episode for us because we have two sisters that we love so much.
Yeah, we look up to them as fashion inspo.
Entrepreneurs, they're incredible.
Yeah, they're just literally the most iconic sisters. And they are Devon and Sydney Carlson.
Yay! Well, we're so excited to have you guys. We, when we were thinking of guests, like you were the first on the list. We just absolutely think you guys are amazing, and we look up to you in so many different ways. So yeah, we just wanted to want you guys to introduce yourselves. Whoever can start first. Just kind of what you do, what you're up to, how have things been for you? Yeah.
Go, Sid, go.
Well, I'm Sydney Carlson, co-founder of Wildflower Cases with my sister. It's almost been 10 years now of having our company, working together as family, with sisters. It's, you probably know, insane, but the best thing ever too.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm Devon Lee Carlson, Sydney's older sister, and also the co-founder of Wildflower Cases. I can't believe that we've been doing this for 10 years. It's truly insane. Mind-boggling, the fact that that we started this company when Sydney was 14 and we're 16, and we've been doing it for so long.
That's
insane. How did that start? I mean, Maddie and I have known about it for so long.
We got the cases.
We're both
Wildflower girls.
Always.
But how did that start? I mean, being so young, how did you guys just think let's start a company together?
It kind of happened on accident. Actually, it was never really a plan for this to become a thing, but our mom is super, super creative, and we were in high school and she was making, remember the jean shorts with studs on them and fabric on them?
Yeah.
She was making those for us, and I really needed a new phone case, but there was none that I loved or wanted, and she was I'm just gonna make one. Somehow thought of it herself to just go out and do it.
Cute phone cases didn't exist at that time. It was the iPhone 4 had just come out.
It was OtterBox cases.
Yeah. And
it was literally it was just did not exist at all. And yeah.
That's amazing.
Our mom
she got fabric from a store and put it inside a case, and then got the studs she was using for shorts and put it on top and wrapped them up and gave it to us for Easter. And we were what in the world is this? We're obsessed with it, and took it to school, and all of our friends were we want one. Where can we get one? Everyone's wanted it at school, and we would get stopped in the mall walking around and where did you get that? No one had cute phone cases weren't an accessory at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Not at all. And now they've become such a thing. Your brand is so well known, and I feel you always know, even from just seeing the black front part of, I know it's a Wildflower case.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, and you can match them to your outfits. I feel that's really cool.
Yeah. And where did you get the name Wildflower?
Well, so we went to dinner one night, and it was the first night that my mom had kept some on her, and we were waiting in line for the bathroom, and Miley Cyrus ended up walking out of the bathroom stall, and I was the biggest Hannah Montana fan in the world.
Of course.
This was 2012 when it was peak Hannah Montana, and I was didn't care about anyone else besides Hannah Montana and Miley, and I was holy, what is going on? And we ended up taking a picture together, and she complimented the phone case, and she was oh, where'd you get it? And we were oh, our mom made it for us. And she's is your mom here? Whatever. And then we ended up having a conversation with Miley and our parents, and she had told us you guys should start a company. No one's making cases like this. And she ended up later in the night tweeting a picture of the phone cases and tagged me in her tweet. And so then I started getting all these responses how do I buy this? How do I buy this? And our dad is a graphic designer. Like his job prior to this was in graphic design. And so on the ride home, we literally made up the name Wildflower and made up a website. We had no inventory. We had nothing. And we just started replying to people like wildflowercases.com, wildflowercases.com. And we were getting orders, and we had like it took like 6 weeks to get one case, because we literally would have to like completely hand make. Like the process to make a case took like days,
right?
Because it would have to dry, and then would have to do like we bent in all these studs to make sure that it would stay in a certain way. Like it took so long, and so we just started replying to people, and it was pretty wild. And like my dad had a full-time job, my mom had a part-time job, I also had a part-time job. I was working at a go-karting place.
Oh my god.
And, like I was on dance team. It was like my senior year, and Sydney was on dance team too. So we like literally had no time to do this, and so our schedule just got like we would go to school, and then we would go to dance, and then we would work, and then on the days that I had to work, I would like stay up and do customer service emails at nighttime. And it was just like we for years were just like dependent on this. And so then once I ended up quitting my job probably a month later, and then a couple months later my mom quit her job, and then a year later my dad, it wasn't a year, Sid, it was like almost a year, my dad quit his job, and that was like very intense. We were like, okay guys, like we're putting our all into this.
Wow.
And it was like I only went to a semester of college, and like I thought that I was going to be a professional dancer or something, or like doing dance, but then this kind of happened. Oh, it's crazy.
It's such a
really crazy.
Full like circle moment to just like keeping it in the family and working so hard to now seeing it be so successful, and everyone I know has a wildflower case.
Right.
And it's just like, you guys are so inspiring, and how it really like shows how much work you put into it.
Right. And also I feel like, well, I mean, my 8-year-old self is literally dying, because if Miley Cyrus told me to do something, I would 100% do it. So I guess that was a really good sign.
Also, I'm really interested.
It was literally the biggest sign from the universe.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. I'm so interested because like first of all, what's your age gap?
Like 2.5.
We're like almost 3 years. It's like 2 years and 9 months or something.
Got it. Okay, so that's we're 20 months apart, so it's like we're a little closer, but
yeah, it's same thing.
Yeah, but we were kind of interested just because obviously it's incredible working with your sister, and it's so nice to have like a built-in kind of like best friend with you all the time, but also just kind of trying to like find your own identity, because, you know, just like being compared to one another all the time, or like the dynamic between the older and younger sister, like how was that for you, and like navigating that and kind of really trying to find your own selves?
I feel like more recently I guess the past like few years, we've gotten like really close, where we like are just assumed
we actually hang out.
Yeah, like all the time. I feel like in high school like, it was definitely like separate, even though we were like working and starting this business together. I was like, we had different interests, and we were like trying to figure ourselves out still, and you know, that kind of was very different for us. But after like high school, and we both like started to figure ourselves out and like do our things, and now we're like both so solid in our own like identities and personalities that we can be together and be separate and do like two different things, or do the same thing, and it like still makes sense for both of us individually. But it definitely took time to figure out.
Yeah,
I definitely think like when we were growing up, it was like we were like, because we were best friends with sisters, so like us four all the sisters would hang out, and I think that was like,
that's an interesting dynamic.
Like it was so much fun, because like me and the other older sister would hang out, and then the two younger sisters would hang out, and then us four would all do like stuff together growing up. But then when we were in high school, I think Sydney and I just were like sisters, like, but we weren't like really friends.
Right.
But it was like we only fought over clothes. There was like never a serious argument that we ever had. Like we never like it was all we thought about was clothes. It was never really anything more than that. And then in the past few years, me and Sydney will like hang out now, and we'll always like, we got lunch together the other day, and her friends are always like, the sisters are hanging out. But like it's just no one gets me more than Sydney. Like we can just look at each other and like we'll say the same things at the same time, and we'll just always be like blood. Like we are related.
I think
but no one makes me laugh harder. It's like having a sister is like the most special thing, and I think that it also helps you understand like women in general and like how to like I don't know, be friends with girls and how girls' brains work.
Totally.
And all that stuff. But I think me and Sydney appreciate each other's like differences. Like we never try to change each other or make each other like I never try to force Sydney in an outfit that like I know that she would never wear. And like we'll roast each other. Like we make fun of everything each other does.
Of
like
course.
we keep each other very humble.
In the best
Of course.
way.
It's like in the best way. I'm like, I will be feeling myself and my sister will be like, what the hell are you wearing?
Yeah, totally.
Like it's never like, change, you're so embarrassing, do not wear this next day. I'm like, she's like, we throw shade and then we go move on with our day. Like we have to like, it's just a walls down like friendship sisterhood where you're just like accept each other for who they are because you just know them way too well.
I think it definitely gets weird when you start hanging out with each other and actually having fun. I think that was when we were like, oh, we're actually friends now. Like
it's so weird.
This is
and
really
like
weird.
It's also, I don't know about you guys, but like the dynamic of like, obviously I started driving first and I would have to take her everywhere. But then when she started driving, she was like, do you want me to pick you up? Like I can take you. I was like, oh my God, this is like the weirdest dynamic ever. But now I'm like, oh, I'm going to use this to my advantage because I had to do everything for her. And now I'm going to make her drive me around and take me where I need to go. And I love it so much. But like also, and I'm sure Devon, for you too, being like you're the older sister, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely like, I feel such a sense of like, I felt like I always needed to protect her to the best of my abilities, but she is definitely the stronger, more opinionated. Like she's so amazing when it comes to that stuff. And I felt her almost protecting me more in a lot of situations, which is so interesting. Do you feel that?
It's the exact same thing. Yeah. I mean, I definitely feel more sensitive, but I also like, I baby Sydney. If Sydney texts me like help, I'll literally drop everything and like go and make sure she's okay. Like I'm always like, I don't know how she has this power over me, but she does. But then at the same time, I'll be like, she'll constantly, if I get like one mean comment or something, like Sydney will be like, literally, who cares? Like, why are you mad? Get over it. Like, she's like definitely stronger than me and will like talk me out of a lot of like, I don't know. I feel like it's such a good balance. But I definitely like, if she comes over and is like, I will cook her an entire dinner, pick out her outfit, blow dry her hair, lay out all of the makeup. Like there's nothing I love more than taking care of Sydney. Like if she loves it.
It's like having your own little like, not doll, that sounds terrible, but like it's essentially like
it is.
Like I come over, I'm like, I want to do your hair and makeup, dress you up, and take photos of you.
She does it constantly. Like that's what we do. She comes over. She also helps me like put outfits together. But also she's my stylist, she's my makeup artist.
As much as I want to do it myself, she, begs me, and she's like, oh,
Sydney always is like, can you come over and do my hair before? Like, Devon, I literally don't know what to do. My hair looks so bad today. Like, I'm seriously, like, I'm not going to go if my hair looks like this. Like,
that's
please, Devon.
Yeah, but do you ever do, like, the situation where it's like, okay, well, I'll do all of this for you, but you have to give me a 10-minute back massage?
Or, like, something,
You have to make a deal.
always something.
Or when you're growing up, it's like, okay, then you let me borrow this shirt if I do this for you.
Yeah.
Then you can borrow this. And it's like, or it's like, but I've never worn it and I let you borrow it. I haven't even posted a picture in it.
Exactly.
But I don't know.
I think the funniest thing is when you come over and you're like, please let me wear something from your closet. Like, I just need something to go out. And I'm like, okay, pick whatever you want. I'll let you wear it. Picks out one shirt. And I'm like, that's my favorite shirt. You can't wear it.
She picks something out. I'm like,
that is Sydney to a T. No, Sydney came over to my house yesterday and I folded the sweatsuit that I borrowed. And she was like, is this mine? And I was like, yeah, I wore it last night at your house. And she goes, that was mine. You didn't even ask. And I was like, we're 24 and 27 and we are still having arguments about not asking to borrow clothes.
That's
always
it will never end.
About.
Yeah, it'll never end.
Growing up, there was no like serious fights or like we've been friends with other sisters too that are like we get in like serious screaming fights at each other, like pulling hair, and I'm like, Devon and I have never like even like we get in arguments and fights, and then an hour later we're like, do you want to go get food?
Exactly,
like,
that's how we are.
Not even an hour. We'll literally be screaming at each other about how annoying the other is, or how we're like, just like, shut up, like, stop. And then 2 seconds later, she's like, did you want anything from Starbucks? And I'm like, oh yeah, can you give me that? Like, there is no, there is never a grudge that is held between a sisters.
Yeah,
like, I don't know.
I think most
sisters
of the time
so
we
social.
forgot. Like, I think a lot of the time we like try to hold a grudge and we would not talk to each other for like a few days. And then we're like, wait, what were we even talking about?
Yeah.
Which I think is good.
But also like with a sister, now we live on our own and stuff. But like when we live together with a friend, you can, if you get in a fight, you take time. But with us, we still had to see each other every day. So it's like, oh, well, we kind of have to just make it right because we're still going to be in the same house. Right.
Yeah.
Also, I'm interested.
You're forced to figure it out and heal and like grow and confront the problem. Otherwise, it's just going to be like
1,000%.
Exactly.
Also, like, this is kind of off topic, but back to like kind of the work dynamic. Do you guys ever feel like, or have you ever felt in the past, like a sense of like having to like not one up each other, but a sense of like competition behind it, just because it's like, oh, we're even though we're a family dynamic and we're working together, like kind of getting compared. Did you feel any of that? Because we definitely did, unintentionally. Like, we didn't try to be that way towards each other. It's just like from the backlash of other people, it kind of forced us into that.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I feel like Sydney and I have always been interested in such different things. And it's never been like a competition. I think people will naturally compare us to each other.
Exactly.
But I don't think Sydney wants to do some of the that I like love doing, and I don't care to do a lot of the that she wants to do.
Exactly.
So I think for us mentally, like, I don't feel it. I mean, Sydney, you can say how you feel about it, but I think people naturally just will compare each other, but I don't feel like we ever like felt pressure or competition between each other.
Now, like, being more grown, and then like we both definitely like we have the same job and we have like a lot of the same interests in the things we do, but the way we do them is like very different. Like, we'll both go to like a fashion week, but like our interests there are like totally different, and like what we wear is like totally different. So it's like we are doing a lot of the same things, but we're both like very specific in how and like what we do. So it's never really like competing for the same thing, which is nice because I think we're just in that way.
Yeah, and we like work together with Wildflower, and I think we both know that like whatever we do benefits both of us, like each other and our family, and so it's just more of like making sure that we always support each other. And like, if Sydney's passionate about doing something, like she would like used to have a photo account called White Wine Kind of Sweet. She made a whole book and all that stuff, and it was like so exciting for her and doing all that. And it's like I would never do anything like that, and I would never like I don't know. It's just this like supporting her and doing that. It's like it return. It's all gonna like just help each other, and like it's seeing someone that you love succeed. And I don't think that I don't know. People will naturally always compare you, but I feel like if you're cool with just being in your lane and doing your thing and confident enough in yourself, then it doesn't matter.
Of course.
1,000%. I mean, you guys are just like such an inspiration to us because I feel like we have kind of a similar dynamic and we've really found ourselves in our own way. And you guys have been a great blueprint for that, I feel like. And I don't know, we really appreciate you guys as entrepreneurs and how you started your family brand, and just everything that you've accomplished is so incredible. And we've followed you guys for so long, and we're just really, I know we're younger, but we're really proud of you guys.
Yeah, we are. And we use you as fashion inspo all the time.
We love you guys.
Yeah, you guys are definitely the inspo.
We're proud of you.
Oh,
You guys have blossomed into such beautiful young women.
oh my
And it
god.
has been a pleasure watching you grow up.
Thank you.
Thank
That
you.
means so
you guys
much.
are so sweet.
Yeah, we
Oh my
were
gosh.
so excited that you guys agreed to doing
love
this
you.
because we were just like, oh my gosh, we didn't want any other sisters. We were like, we have to have
Literally
you guys.
all the time. We're on we like send each other your guys' Insta photos because we're like, oh my god, they look so good.
Always.
Always. Always.
Oh, no, you don't.
We do.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're obsessed with you guys.
Aw,
real.
thank you so much.
Always
Well,
have been.
Always.
Thank you guys for coming
Thank you
on.
for having us.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
thank you.
this has
Are you
been
kidding?
so fun.
Yeah, this was so great.
I'm so
Oh,
excited.
you guys are so
You
sweet.
guys too, and we should all like do a dinner.
Yes.
sisters.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Not a weird Zoom where we're like posed on the bed. We're just like, like nice
Yeah.
talking.
Sister
know.
activities.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Thank
Okay.
you. Did we get
Love you
a
guys.
proper out? Was that like a proper enough outro? Okay. Yeah.
You guys are so, I am obsessed with you guys.
Oh my
god.
gosh.
Don't even. Wait, did you guys say it was a fine outro?
Okay, great.
Okay, great.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Of course.
Wait, you have to say.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
Say bye.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, you were there. the
This
whole
is
Oh,
this is my dog Boots.
Oh my
He's been
God.
so good.
Oh my
Boots.
God.
He's
Hi, Boots. You're perfect.
he is perfect.
He's so cute.
Oh my God, Boots is so freaking cute. Look at this beautiful white spot he has covering his
I know.
neck.
We love him.
I know.
Art.
He's perfect.
Oh,
Art.
I want to meet Boots.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
You
you,
will meet
guys.
Boots.
You guys
Of
have to
course.
meet the dogs. Yeah.
It's happening.
And I'll bring Martin.
Okay, well,
Yes,
They can play.
Yes.
oh my god, and then can meet Ivy.
Please.
It was
Oh
so
my god,
nice
Kenzie's
talking
dog.
to
You have to
guys.
meet Kenzie's dog.
You guys
Yes.
would laugh.
Really?
Yes,
She's-
it's an ugly, cute
Oh,
dog.
Kenzie.
Oh, we'll do full dog.
That's
hate.
the best kind.
Best
Yeah.
kind of dogs for sure.
Oh,
Okay,
Okay,
The
well,
most
thank you
full of
guys
love.
so
Yes.
much.
thank you so much.
Bye,
Have a good
guys.
day.
Happy
Of course.
Merry Christmas.
Happy
have a
Christmas.
good holiday.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
happy Christmas.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye, guys.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
We just want to thank Devon and Sydney so much for coming on this week's episode of Take 20. We had such a blast, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Bye.
Thanks so much for taking 20 with us. If you had fun, please give us 5 stars.
You can follow us on Instagram at Take20Podcast,
Email us at take20@iheartradio.com.
or you can call us at 844 for Take 20.
See you next time. Bye.
I hope you guys like this video and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that like button down below. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know in the comments below what else you would like to see. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.